Hi, how you doing? These are my feet you're looking at. My name's Joel, and I am a disabled veteran. I'd like to send the message to the following people of the world: Donald Trump, President Bush, who I believe to be a terrorist and antichrist, and John Walsh, if you check out my other YouTube videos. I'd like the entire world to know that I am suffering, and you're currently looking at my feet. Excuse me. I'd like the world to know that I'd like to have a baby and reproduce as quick as humanly possible with an attractive female of appropriate age and degree and well being. I'm a disabled veteran, and as of this date, when I go into my appointment, I have been refused work for the United States wherever I've gone, and the Disney family and others had held me to my mental illness of post traumatic stress disorder and schizophrenia. I feel entirely sick and wretched at gangs, illnesses, and other things perturbing my benefit to society, which I finally said no and changed my life with some activated carbon, which has made me feel better and allowed me to properly masturbate. To which my most recent hospitalization, the doctors have said no and have had me medicated several times involuntarily. I feel these people are terrorists at Mount Sinai Hospital and other things, and I want the world to know my choice. While I feel pro life and believe in abortions, having assisted to that as a medical professional and doctor, and former military Navy cryptologist, Navy SEAL, and boatswain's mate, and master helmsman, I have the following to say to you, Donald Trump. Fuck you and your people. As to why the harassment won't stop, and why I cannot better my life with a child. I chose you and the vice president, and I believed in the Yemen people, and all you see are these feet here. I feel vilely disgusted at your world and your society and your life, Donald Trump and John Walsh. If you see my videos and what happened to my ear while I was stabbed by a known murderer who I've known for 25 years, I've had enough, sir. I want it to stop. I welcome comments. I'd love to have children and the right to reproduce. 25 years ago, I won at the UN, and now I feel so morally perturbed that my children, or whoever I've married and my spouse, chose not to come forward. This world is sad, pathetic, and wretched, and they chose to take one soul. And, sir, I am tired, weary, and want to be relieved of the watch. I chose to ascertain a job with the VA, and I've been told no, take your medications for your schizophrenia and PTSD. Unfortunately, several people I've talked to, including POWs and MIA, known as Bobby Brown, who is a former choking partner of mine, choose strength over my weaknesses and many things. And as you're staring at my feet, Mr. President, you need to learn who you worship and what you do for a living, killing your citizens. And this war will never stop in Iraq and Iran. And as your former employee at the candy level of under $10,000 in my bank account, after a stupid mistake and several other things, hey, Ladies, this is for you. I make around $3,000 a month. You'll get medical care, and our child will be taken care of to the best that I can. I am a veteran. I am proud of these things. And unfortunately, my family has said no. My own father, unfortunately, does not care, and I believe has had another child with his wife. If you'll see on my arm here, these are marks from when I was a child receiving a heroin injection and several other things. I'd like to know you to know this, Donald Trump. I hate you and your family, and the only way the war ends in the United States is a bullet in Ronald Reagan and others in your line. And frankly, sir, I have no problem killing anymore as a Jehovah's Witness and one of your own family. While I feel that I have limbs attached, I feel the false diagnosis and the VA injecting me with weed killer and other experimental need to stop. And all I want is a job and to be able to function in society. And yes, I will keep my VA disability, thank you, sir. And yes, people have bragged about me filing a false claim, as you once again see me with my feet. And this is all you're going to kiss, John Walsh. Check out my YouTube videos. I lived with several people, including cop killers and lies. And this has happened for 25 years. I am exhausted, I am temperamental, and I want to be a father. I choose to conceive and provide life, and this is the only way I can survive. And ladies, I hope you can help me. Leave me a comment on my YouTube, watch my video, and please don't alter this footage as I consider it copyrighted and the property of my family. My own father does not have deliverable mail anymore and has had a baby, I believe. You will be paid around $3,000 a month with food and medical care and the same VA benefits as I get. It feels great to reproduce. And unfortunately, due to the doctor in Mount Sinai, I no longer have these rights. All I wanted was to masturbate and to privately sleep off the drunk. While I am many things, John Walsh, this message is for you, as that website is a lie, and you know it. And I'm aware only 1 or 2 people in the world are going to watch my video. YouTube, stay informed, stop the president, and have him impeached, and I will take his office very gladly. Yes, I have bad habits and other things. But you know what? I've met a lot of people in my life, and I am willing to be a judge. If you'll just give me the chance. I approve this message for Congress, Senate, judge, and anything I've ever done as it's put under the microscope. I've had enough of you, Donald Trump, and your lies. I refuse to work for you or the Yemen people who put a bullet in me through my vest. This is specifically for you and the police and our society. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope my video goes viral, and I hope the recordings stop. And as a former molestation and rape victim, I'd like to say about the right to choose, and I choose to reproduce. I will take so very good care of you, pamper you, love you. Although you are not the woman I love, the woman I chose to love is gone and dead, and she needs to stay that way. And any family has chosen to ignore me. Thank you. I approve this message for the United States Senate, Congress, judicial, and any office in the United States. I can hold the capacity as a United States Navy veteran and Navy SEAL and Navy cryptologist. Please vote for me. When I am ready to go public, I will have a message on my cell phone. I apologize for any grievous wound I've ever caused. But you know what? It won't stop. It won't ever stop. Will it, President Trump? And I've tried so very hard to be a law abiding citizen. And I don't care if she lives or dies. And she needs to feel all the trauma I've ever had. While I have my limbs intact, I don't know how this is going to go. Thank you. Thank you so much. One day you will be assassinated. Hopefully, the war will end in my mind and my family, and I'll reproduce privately or out in public. I could not care. And to have a baby, and she will ensure that I work at least 6 hours a day, change diapers, and be a good father and parent until they are conscious of sex themselves. I approve this message for impeachment of President Clinton and anyone else impeding my wrath to be a helpful young man.